Let's see who's connecting with my collective energy in the ethers here. And why is that? You are appreciated by me, my collective, for just stopping here and choosing me, okay? So we'll delve and get to your reading here and see exactly what is it that your spirit guides want you to know, or who's literally protecting you in the ethers for the week ahead, and the reason why is that here, guys, okay? Always remember the readings here are general. So take whatever that resonates with you in your life journey, guys. Never force anything onto yourself. So let's see who's connecting with my collective. We're having Mary Magdalene here. Mary Magdalene here is saying the teacher awakens. You have something important to share. Follow your inner call. Don't let anything stop you. This is the same energy that has been stopped. That's why it is here to guide you not to do the same thing. Never allow yourself to be manipulated by the circumstances around you here, guys. That's why we're having the Joan of Arc at the bottom of the deck saying, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth here, guys. Not everybody will like it because nobody likes the truth. People literally like to be softened with lies, okay? Yeah, so that they feel better. But those that are ready for the truth will be able to listen to you and also understand your ways. Not everybody will vibe in with you. There are those that won't necessarily like your vibe at this time because why? You are speaking the truth. So having Krishna at the bottom saying devotion, trust your spiritual guides. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Did you hear that? Know that you do have the protection that is swirling around you at this time. So you are highly protected from whatever energies that might be thrown at you at this time. Okay, never be afraid to stand on your truth, regardless of to as to who says who, when, and how here, guys. Okay, because there are forces that are literally supporting you in the ethers at this time, and that's exactly what matters to you. That's the only thing that is more important to you at this time, and that's the only thing that you should worry yourself with, nothing else. Okay. So Mary Magdalene here is saying you have a strong desire to share what you have learned. You may feel people will dismiss you or ridicule you, but don't worry. Mary Magdalene is here to guide you through this process. Your vulnerability is actually your greatest strength because you are trusting the power of your soul, and that part of you can never be broken. You are a wonderful teacher and a leader, and the world needs you. You are being backed by heaven. So step forward and share all that you have learned here, guys. Okay. That's Mother Magdalene for you here, giving you that push, okay, that you are highly supported by the forces that you cannot see here, okay? They really got your back here. They've got your support here, okay? At the same time here, Krishna is saying you have a deep spiritual connection and must trust the guides that's coming through, or should I say the guidance that's coming through. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. Okay, it may feel as if you've been on a mental or emotional battlefield here, but there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Okay, Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself, what will honor your soul and those around you? If you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine here. Okay, that's it. You will feel more even closer to the divine by simply choosing to do the right thing that is for the highest good of all here, guys. Okay, so we'll tap into the message of the Joan of Arc here. Okay, the voice of truth for you here. The Joan of Arc is saying you are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you feel called to fulfill. You must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. You are not here to prove yourself to others. Instead, approve of yourself instead of trying to prove yourself. You got that? Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. Okay? So just know that you are supported here and you are not here to prove a point to anyone. Okay? Exactly. So we'll tap into the tarot and see more messages as far as this is concerned here for you, my collective here. Okay, so let's get more messages for you here through the tarot. Okay, Spirit, can you speak more for my collective energy, please, and thank you. Can you speak more as far as the messages that are here are concerned? For some of you, this could also be your friends, the people that you get along with, the people that you trust, those that you think they are for you. So whatever this is to make sure that they lower your energy, okay? So you feel lower instead, okay? But instead, it's more like this will definitely give you more energy to push, more energy to be able to stand your grounds here, okay? Here, something like that. So you could be in a Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be here, guys, here, okay? Yeah, something like that for you. So you could be overwhelmed by the look of the card. It's more like you could be overwhelmed here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. So moreover, it's like that struggle is somewhat over. We're having the Five of Pentacles in reversal. This is lack of finances here. It's more like even your also guys will bless you with financial gains or financial abundance also here, guys, okay? For you to be able to survive here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. So let's see more. Let's see more messages here. Spirit, can you speak more? Yeah, they're simply trying to block you, okay? They're trying to block you from speaking your truth because the Queen of Swords is someone who speaks, regardless who. However, some people might literally feel, as long as it's the truth, okay? Yeah, something like that. So they want you to feel as if your soul mission is more of a burden, okay? So that you feel heavy, so that you feel that it's like you against everyone. Remember that each and every, the majority of people are doing the same thing, of which whatever that same thing is not necessarily the right thing. It's not necessarily the truth. But because it's something that is being followed by a majority of beings, okay, it is considered the truth by mass. Okay, by the masses it holds. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it is the truth. Okay, the minute you speak up, it's more like you standing up for them. Okay, you being against what is real because people literally choose to see or believe what is more visible to them, what they can see with their naked eye, because most people are afraid of doing the inner work, of which is that's exactly what gives you access to spirits, whatever that is happening energetically here, guys. And because you know this, okay, and you understand, that doesn't mean that everybody around you will definitely understand. The minute you understand this, the better it gets for you. That doesn't mean that you are wrong. That doesn't mean that you are on the wrong path. It simply means that some people are not ready for the truth. Simple. Okay, they are simply not ready for that. Okay, so 1010, it's a cycle that is somewhat closing here. So we're having the 10 of Pentacles. This is everything connected to your family inheritance here. That could also be something that is coming your way here, guys, okay? And perhaps what is worth, it can be some of the things that people are actually after. Okay, the gains, what they can get out of something instead of speaking the truth. Okay, yeah, something like that here. What the pages of cups, this is more like pay attention to the messages here that could be coming in at this time here, guys, for some of you. So it could be a Taurus energy also, doesn't have to be here, guys, okay? So yeah, something like that. It's more like there's no need for you to prove yourself, okay? People will know the truth when they are ready. You don't have to force anybody to be aligned with you because perhaps they are not there yet. Okay, if they are not there yet, yes, it's fair for them to judge you, to do whatever that feels is right for them at that particular point in time. There will be a time when they will definitely understand you, and perhaps it will be too late for them. Okay, yeah, something like that for you, collective. That's exactly what I'm getting with this. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting with this. So let's see more messages for my collective here. More messages for my collective spirit. Can you speak more for my collective energy? Please and thank you. Prosperity. We're having prosperity here. So prosperity is coming towards you here, guys. Okay. Yeah, because you're also having the Ten of Pentacles here. We're having the Ten of Pentacles. It can be that sense of them wondering as to how did you get where you are? What is it that you are doing that perhaps you are not saying or anything like that? It is that energy of them wanting you to prove yourself to them as to you are in the truth or you are doing something that is aligned with the truth. Okay, mainly because of the gains. It can be the gains that you are getting or your where you are spiritually, so to speak. So they literally want to know your secret in some way here. Okay, so we also having promise of the future here. So it's more like the future looks bright for you. So you don't necessarily have to feel sad or anything like that. You're having joy at the bottom of the deck. Okay, and there's no need for you to explain yourself to anybody as to how things transpire and everything like that. It's because you've done the work. Perhaps they should ask you, when did things literally start kicking for you here? When did your struggle start? Instead of them asking, how did you accumulate all of whatever that you are now accumulating or just about to accumulate? Okay, yeah, something like that. It's mainly because you've done the healing. Okay, not because you have manipulated someone or something to get where you are now or where you are just about to. Because with the promise of the future, for some of you, this is more like a something that is future predicted here. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's see more. Yeah, harmony. So there's a sense of harmony. You know, harmony, it's connected to your sacral chakra. This is your divine waters here. As you can see, this is the sacral chakra here. Okay, that's number 22. That is 4. That's exactly what brings harmony in a person's life. When your water is intact, is balanced, the sacral chakra, the chakra that allows you to feel, to connect, the chakra that allows you to also, create in that sense here. Okay, yeah, something like that. This allows your water to flow instead of being stuck. Okay, so now that's why you are ready because there is this drive within you that is what active. So there is flow. Okay, because when water doesn't necessarily flow, it gets stuck. And sometimes if it gets stuck like that, it also ends up being smelly. Okay, because it doesn't flow. Right? Yeah, something like that. So let's see more. So can you speak more? As far as the energy that is here is concerned. Belonging. So there's a sense of you now having that sense of belonging, that inner knowing. It's you being at peace with yourself now. Okay? That's why the need for you to kind of like relax. It's like you are in this relaxed manner and they don't like it. Why? Okay, Spirit, speak more for my collective. Please and thank you. Um, Speak more, delight. So this is more like a good reading. Trust me for sure. It is. So it's like you being in that good energy. And for the most part, they wonder, what is it that you are doing? How did you get there? Or anything like that here. Capacity to love, need I say. That's why. Now you do have insights. Insights is connected to your third eye. Always remember that the third eye chakra, okay, it's also intertwined or connected with what? Your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is literally your fire, right? So this is what brings you insight here. This is the third eye being activated. Once the third eye is activated, just know, just know that also the solar plexus is activated because this is your gut feeling. Okay, So messages start from the gut before they reach to the third eye. So these two work hand in hand. Okay. That's why if you focus more on the higher, it's an automatic thing that the lower energies also get balanced in that sense. When the sacral chakra is balanced, the heart also becomes in balance because there is flow. So you are able, you are capable. Now you do have the capacity to love. Here it is. You do have the capacity to accept the truth for what it is. Okay? Because of you being able to activate those energies within you through healing. Now it's time for you to do what? Embrace. Now that you are embracing, people be like, what? How? When? Okay. So now we're having energetic movement. That's exactly the energy that you're vibing with. That's exactly what you embody at this time here. It is not by default. It is not, you know, that type of energy when you get in a taxi and you don't necessarily have money to pay, and you have to sit in Rankakata in some way so that you can get to your destination without you paying for it. Okay. When it comes to spirituality, there is no such. There is no such thing that you can get to a particular place by default, except you're doing that inner work that is required here. That's the only way. Okay, you can't get there by default. It's just simply because you know someone, therefore, and because they are enlightened, therefore, you too. No, it doesn't work like that here. Everybody has to deal with their own inner demons and overcome them for them to step into that particular space in time. Okay, yeah, something like that here, something like that for you, collective here. All right, so let's get the overall energy as far as this is concerned here, guys. Let's get the moon cards now. Okay, Mother Moon, what is your message for my collective energy? Please and thank you. Messages from Mother Moon here. Spirit, can you speak more for the collective? Please and thank you. Messages for my collective, please. Okay. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini here. Spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned? So many. Okay, so we're having your dreams need a practical plan. We're also having prosperity lies ahead, like I said. There could be some type of actions for some of you that you need to do here in a practical manner here, guys. It can be you establishing something, you doing something that will also enables you to receive that prosperity that already has been unlocked for you in spirit here, guys. Okay, strong energy of Taurus, strong energy of Gemini. Okay, yes, something like that. All right, so Gemini, Taurus energy here. So you could be a Taurus energy, it doesn't have to be here, guys. Okay, yeah, so let's see, spirit, speak now for the collective, please, and thank you. Surrender to the divine. Surrender to the divine. I feel like you are being helped here, because here it says the answers you need are coming. And also, we're having emotions are running high. So it's more like they won't necessarily stop feeling what they're feeling. Okay. Because here now we're also having your commitment is somewhat being tested. All right. Believe in the impossible here. Okay. Yeah. So for some of you, could be surrounded by people that are more they are more interested in you or what you do. That's why we're having Virgo here saying a time to give rather than take. For some of you, it can be that you are that person who will literally bring in some light into them in some way, shape, or form here. Okay. Or the wisdom that you carry can literally help them in some way, shape, or form. Something like that. Okay. That's another thing that I'm getting also here, guys. Okay. Yeah. Something like that here. Something like that. So let's see the other influence here. Okay. Yeah. So we're having two cards. We're having two cards here. Okay. So the first one is saying it's time to release negativity here and don't let your pride get in your way. Okay. Always remember that for you to be where you are, You also had to struggle. You also have to find the truth yourself. And there are people that were there in your path to kind of like um, help you to be where you are here. It's not like you just, it's something that happened overnight here. There are people that literally helped you to be where you are. So for some of you, it can be you being guided to be that helping hand at this time. Be that helping hand to help others to step into where you are now, or anything like that here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So don't let your pride get in your way here. It can be your mission is for you to be a teacher, because that's Mary Magdalene here as your opening message here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. It's more like that here, guys, for some of you. So I'm also getting the energy of Scorpio and Leo as well here, guys. Okay, yeah, something like that. So let's get so at the top we're having be bold and make the first move. Yeah, something like that here, guys. For some of you are destined to be a teacher for sure. That's exactly all right. So maybe people are not watching you. They expect you to kind of like be helpful to them. Okay, something like that. So let's see. What's the overall energy for my collective, please, and thank you. So I have 3 cards. That's it. So the first one is saying possessions, want or end, and income, lack, abundance, financial strength in the present or in the near future. So the next one here, it says inherited prosperity, inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is really important to one, group order, group prosperity. And your overall here, it says breakthrough, awakening, awareness, daylight clarity as opposed to nightmares or nighttime uncertainty. A time to plan or to embark on an enterprise. Okay, so that's your overall energy right there here, guys. I really hope it does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up. If you are you, subscribe to the channel, guys. As I come back, guys, like always, as you know, gang from me. Until then, guys, I am sending you love and light. You take care. Bye, yeah.